Have you ever made a New Year's resolution? Come on, be honest. I have plenty. Why do we love New Year's resolutions so much? Or why do we like to say on Monday morning, from now on, for all this week, I'm going to blah, 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 okay? We decide, yes, we want to make a change and we set a resolution to do so. And then what happens? Well, I don't know what happens for you, but I know what happens for me. Okay, there's a big long list of things I thought and wanted to do, but did not have the motivation to follow through with it. And that's what actually happens with most people. Now, the sad thing about that is, well, it kills something that is our benefit when we make a resolution. Okay, the benefit to making a resolution is hope. We love the feeling of hope. We want to think that, yes, if there is this possibility, and I'm going to step into this possibility, right? But when it doesn't happen, or when our resolution dies, that motivation dies, well, then hope is lost as well. Very sad. So what I'd like to do is today talk about what are the three main reasons that motivation dies. And maybe by understanding these three reasons why motivation dies, we can look out for it and be more selective about the things that we say we want to do, and the resolutions that we all want to set. Okay. Now, if you're one of those people that says, oh, I don't believe in resolutions, I don't set them, maybe it's because you've already lost your hope. Maybe? I don't know. But let's look at the three main reasons that motivation dies. Okay. Number one is, I can't do it. Okay. So you started, let's say you want to lose weight this year. You want to make it the best year ever. And you decide that you want to lose weight. All right. You're really good at first. You're exercising, you're eating right, doing all the things you know what to do. And yet you get to a place where you just go, I can't do it. I can't follow this. I just don't know. I don't have the skills. I just don't have the drive, the energy, the time, the money, the blah, 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 blah. The list is long. And I can't do it. Okay. That's motivation killer number one. Number two is it won't work. The plan that I had isn't going to work. It's not working, and it's not going to work. And suddenly we're not following through on that idea anymore, right? Because it won't work. So that's the second belief that really kills motivation. The number three killer of motivation really is that it's not worth it. My goal isn't worth it. The time that I have to spend to have that goal is not worth it. I'm not worth it. Okay? Something along the line there, that little belief sneaks in there that says that it's just not worth it at all. Now, the benefit and the thing I like about that third one, okay, when you find out that it's not worth it, is, well, maybe before you made the resolution, you didn't count the cost, right? You didn't actually look into what it is that it would cost you. People think that, when you start a new, let's say, fitness program, that it's about the cost of the program. How much does the program cost? That is not the main cost. Okay, that is one cost. Okay, what else is it going to cost you? It's going to cost you time. I don't have any of that. Well, it's going to cost you time. It's going to cost you energy. It's going to cost you other things that get in the way, like maybe all the shopping that you were doing online. You don't get to do all of that because you have to go do something else that's in more alignment with having that goal. Okay, so there's many prices that we have to pay, and some of them are worth it and some of them are not. So for instance, I would love to have a body like a bodybuilder, all right? I look at some of those athletes' bodies and I go, wow, I want that. I'm going to do that, okay? But the price to pay for that is higher than what I want to pay, okay? No problem. I'm all good. I still want to be fit. I want to be healthy. I'm not going to compare my body to that of a bodybuilder because I'm not willing to pay the price that I would have to pay in order to have that result. Does that make sense? Okay, so you get to decide on what kind of price you want to pay. And then you'll know whether it's going to be worth it or not. But please don't make these resolutions without looking at these three questions. Really, is it something that you can do or not? Is it possible? Hope, hope. Is it possible? Can it work? Can that plan work? Has it worked for others? Is it logically, is it a plan that could actually work? And is it worth it? Are you worth it? Well, I think you are. Now, these aren't just resolutions about quitting smoking or losing weight, all the typical things that people come into the new year with, okay? This could be really something to do with your business. This could be something to do with your family or anything that you hold dear to your heart. Something that you've always wanted and maybe been too afraid to even ask for. And by ask, I mean just put it out there that that's what you want. I know that feeling. In fact, some of us, and I'm going to put myself in this category, don't even spend time looking at all the things that we want because we're afraid that's going to make us feel bad. And we don't like to hang out where we feel bad. So we don't spend time looking for things that we want. We keep it pretty surface. I want a new car. I want to do this. I want to do that. But when we look at deeper at what we really want, it really touches a tender spot in all of us and where we feel vulnerable. And sometimes it's hard to identify those things and then to ask for those things. So I just want to challenge you today. If you are interested in A, finding out what you want, B, coming up for a plan for what it is that you want, and then C, creating the mind shift that's going to have to happen so we can attack those three killers of the motivation that's going to keep you from having exactly what you want. This next year, I'll tell you what I want. I want to have and live my best year ever. Okay. As I get older, don't tell anyone. I am finding that things are shifting, things are changing, things weren't, well, they're not how they used to be. and so I've got, I don't want to kill all my dreams of myself as a younger person, kill all of those dreams just with the idea of I can't do it because I'm getting older, or I can't do it, or it won't work because I'm getting older, or I'm not worth it because I'm getting older. Okay. I've decided that I don't care. I don't care about this age thing. I'm going to step forward into my best year ever. Okay. So if that's something you'd like to do with me, I'd like to invite you along. You don't know what it involves yet, but you can find out about that if you want to. Simply go to this website, mastermel.com/apply. And when you get there, there's going to be a little questionnaire. I want you to fill that out and let me know why it is that you would like to, what it is you would like to do this year. What is it that really ignites that piece inside of you that makes you want to cry and laugh all at the same time? What is that spot? What is it that you want? Maybe you don't know. Maybe that's what you want to do this next year, is to find out exactly what you want so you can create that plan. I don't know. But why don't we talk about it? I'd love to have a free session with you and really bring that to light. And let's make this the best year ever.